So when I was looking at Google Maps, I saw that and I just had to come here. Can't even believe it. There's a coffee shop that is using chilies as a main ingredient in their coffee recipes. Gotta try this out right now. Okay, amazing situation here. I hope I have time to explain all the details, but I'm walking into the shop right now and she is so nice. She has said that she will open just so I can taste the coffee. I told her I came here from Chiang Mai just for this. Check out the front of this shop. Thank you so much, so sweet. น่ารักมาก Okay, so obviously you can see I really appreciate what is going on in here. ทำไมถึงมีความคิดแบบนี้ครับ
ของน้องที่เป็นคนคิดสูตรนี้ก็คือเขาก็ชอบกาแฟอยู่แล้วนะคะ
ครับ
ชอบกาแฟอยู่แล้วแล้วก็ที่ผลิตคืออำเภอหนึ่งของจังหวัดลำปางชื่อแม่พริก
รู้จักแม่พริกกับใกล้ถึง
ใช่
Yes. So I was looking on Google Maps, and in Lampang, I was just searching for coffee. And when I saw the word Gafe Prik, I said, oh my goodness, I have to go there immediately, directly. We gotta try the chili coffee. And so actually, she's so nice. She's in a hurry. She had closed her shop. I did not get here fast enough. And she said, okay, quick, I'll make you one to taste. So again, as I was walking up, she was just closing the gate and I was sad. She could see I was really excited to come into the shop. And yeah, you see that chili, you see those decorations. I had a big smile when I walked up. She knew I was excited to come here. And here it is, here it is. นั่งกินข้างนอกได้ครับ แล้วก็พี่ได้ไปทำธุระนะครับ She does still have a pride in her product, so she said, no, I want to see your face when you taste. Yeah, that is spicy.
Spicy.
That's awesome. It's actually spicy, not just a little bit. Wow. เป็นผงหรือแช่เม็ดพริก
ไม่ค่ะหรือผงการคั่ว
โอเคคั่วกับพริก
เอาเฉพาะแคปไซซินแบบผสม mix coffee.
That is genius. That's actually spicy. Wow, thank you.
เดี๋ยวจะช่วยเบิร์นค่ะเบิร์น
Yeah, oh yeah. เหงื่อเริ่มจะออกแล้ว
ใช่
I'm immediately ready to start sweating. That is like coffee for health right there. Thank you so much. Okay, have a great day and good luck. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, that really is unique. To have the first taste of coffee and then immediately like this smoky, this burning sensation, and then you realize, no, it's not just the hot coffee. There's actually something going on there. That's what you call a chili-powered Americano. I am sweating. I feel like it's like a herbal treatment, but tastes and smells deliciously like coffee. Okay, so here's the story about the coffee. Years ago, I thought it was super cool that there's a chili district in Thailand. Of course, there should be. If there's anywhere in the world a city that's named Chili, it's probably going to be in Thailand. But anyways, that is in Lampang, in the province where I am. And I just did not put those two things together. It's actually her younger sibling who came up with this idea because their family comes from that district, which means chili mother. Ma-Khuang, so cool. So anyways, I will go back a little bit and tell you the story of this morning, why I'm even here in the first place. So I had a small bike trip planned out with my friend. Everything is ready to go. I arrive in Lampang, which is halfway to my destination, get a phone call, the trip is off. Can't even be rescheduled, just absolute failure. So I'm laughing now, but I was a little bit disappointed. So, of course, there needs to be a plan B. I'm already 2 hours from home, so first of all, I gotta stop for coffee, stop to have a think, and somehow the brain just comes up with better ideas when coffee is involved. So as I've traveled around Thailand, of course, there have been, that one more thing that I just never had time for, that one thing that I kind of filed away either in the memory or in the phone memory that I just never had the chance to try. Well, you know what? Today, I'm gonna have to make the best of today, and I have a feeling, after looking at the photos just on Google Maps, I have a feeling today is still gonna work out well. I can't wait to get there because, like I said, I've never even had this dish, never even had the main ingredient, the Ma-Khuang. I've never had it before. I can't wait to try. So here's kind of their slogan for the coffee chili. So Nakhon Lampang written in traditional characters right here. Gafe Prik, coffee Prik, หนึ่งเดียวในไทย หนึ่งเดียวในโลก หนึ่งเดียวในลำปาง โดยคนลำปางหนา So she told me na is kind of like the cute local accent. Coffee Prik, if you see the shop, there are two. One in the small town of Ma-Khuang and one in the downtown area of Nakhon Lampang. Okay, I am not surprised to see she has been featured on a few local TV networks. I'm so lucky to be able to come here today and taste the chili coffee for myself. Gafe Prik, อร่อยมากครับ Thank you so much. Thank you. So sweet. Okay, I was just saying, I feel cool. There's a light layer of sweat all over my body, and she said, yep, after about 10 minutes, you can feel like a warming sensation inside, and almost like she said, like your fuse is gently burning. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great way to describe it. And thank you again for a beautiful new experience mixing chili and coffee. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. ขอให้มีความสุขเยอะนะครับ ขอให้มีความสุขครับ Rolling up to the restaurant, I love the vibe. You just gotta respect. Ideal, like the classic spot of maximization of convenience and flavor. This is like, you can basically consider this like the truck stop meal location when you're on the long drive from Bangkok all the way to Northern Thailand. So I am very excited and I'm very hungry. I'm gonna order a lot of food right now. I only have myself to share it with, but I am not passing up this opportunity to have some อาหารพื้นบ้าน pure local food, basically. ร้านอาหารโกแดง I'm so stoked to come here. I have had this ticked on my Google Maps to-go list for a long time. Thanks, Pinom, my buddy from Pat. He's the one who told me about this dish. And in my research, this is the only restaurant actually that I could find with this dish on their menu. It's lunchtime and I can see there's some action going on. Okay, this is ร้านอาหารโกแดง Let's go. ต้มยำปลา
ต้มยำปลาคังเนาะ
ครับ เป็นปลาคัง แล้วก็เห็ดหูหนูผัดไทย
ผัดเห็ดหนูผัดหูหนูผัดเห็ด
ลาบที่นิยมกินที่นี่คือลาบคั่ว
ลาบหมูคั่ว
โอเค ลาบหมูคั่วด้วยครับเผ็ดๆนะครับ
มีผัดเห็ดหูหนู4 อย่างพอไหมทานคนเดียวเหรอ
พอทานคนเดียวข้าวเปล่าจานหนึ่งขอบคุณมากมากครับจังเลยครับ So she also is recommending her gang hung lei at this restaurant. But I've ordered 4 dishes and actually okay อันนี้น้ำพริกกะปิ
น้ำพริกอ่องน้ำพริกกะปิ
โอเคขอน้ำพริกอ่องชุดหนึ่งด้วยครับแม่อันนี้น่ากิน So อาหารพื้นเมือง means like food of the land. It's talking about that locality, all the classic flavors that you're going to have if you are from that place, all the things you are going to miss if you're on a trip away. the things that you are going to be excited to have when you come back home. Specifically, things like plate of lap, just like that. Ma-Khuang, which is a chili dip. This has pork, tomatoes. It has some paste. I think it has some chili paste in there. It's definitely spicy and nicely oily. Eat it with a bunch of blanched vegetables. And then here you have raw vegetables. You got some small sour tomatoes, cabbage. Okay, the gang, the tom yum. Tom yum Ma-Khuang. Oh, and that tom yum comes to the table. It is just so pungent. You can smell the herbs. You can smell the galangal. And I always like to have soups with fish. And I ordered it extra spicy. Oh man, just stirring it up. Yeah, that is so awesome. Okay, I am excited for this. Yeah, and still one more dish coming, I think. The fried vegetables with the wood ear mushrooms. Oh man, and the stunner, the signature dish of this place with the Ma-Khuang. So that must be... Okay, so they must use it as a powder. Just like, I guess like black pepper would be used. And then this is chicken, so gai tod Ma-Khuang. Comes with a dipping sauce. It looks like there's going to be some bean curd in there as well as chilies. Oh yes, and the final dish is here. The veggies. Thank you. So het is mushroom in Thai, het ho no. Mouse ear, but in English it's called wood ear mushrooms, and I just got it fried with chilies, some chives actually, and then eggs. This is quite a meal. I'm so stoked to be here in Thun. This is Lampang province. This is a meal just full of local food. These are the kind of dishes you gotta order when you visit the north of Thailand. Let's dig in. I have a feast here today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you are as excited as I am. There is a new ingredient on this table. I will tell you, it's an ingredient that I've never had before. It's in this dish right here, Ma-Khuang, and this dish, Ma-Khuang. I'll start us off with a lap. Cheers. This is one of my favorite dishes in the world, and I'm excited to tell what variety, what style, what recipe they've gone with here today. Just love everything about lap. That is like one of those complete flavor profiles in a single dish. It has everything and it has texture. It's full of herbs, dry herbs in the recipe, and then they add fresh herbs at the end. Well, let me get a little bit. Let me get one with the pak pie, I think that's called. That's one of those dishes you can taste the barbecue in it. You can taste the dry herbs, I always say, it's like a jagged flavor profile. Just so many roasted ingredients going on. Your tongue is like just doing backflips. Thank you for treating me this way. Wow. So the dry herbs include Ma-Khuang, and then, of course, chilies, dried chilies. But then there are fresh chilies when they pound it up to make the nampik lap. You got some pork cracklings in there, and then how about the next bite with some mint? Wow, that is a dish. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is unbelievable. But I have faith that other dishes can follow it up. That's a great way to start. Wow, if just the basic ingredients are, if just the basic recipes are that good, oh my gosh. Okay. Next up, I can't wait any longer. Tried the lap, including the Ma-Khuang and the Ma-Khuang. Gotta try that fried chicken. Wow. This is the dish that I came here for. This is the gai tod Ma-Khuang. Oh yeah, you can really get a whiff of those dried ingredients as well. Wow. Oh wow. Now that is how to treat a leg of chicken. insanely crispy. Insanely crispy. Not actually that spicy, it's more the dry spices. Again, northern food just is so awesomely heavy on the dry spices. It's awesome. Other parts of Thailand use a lot of fresh foods, but because the north is so mountainous, over their history, they've had to find ways to keep food from spoiling. You know, fresh ingredients are awesome, but they go bad if you don't have a chance to go into the market, or if it's rainy season and you can't even leave your valley or your village. So the north has fresh ingredients in the soups, but all of the meat salads like this and the dips, they all include a ton of roasted and like preserved, like pickled ingredients, just a totally different flavor profile. It's amazing. Yeah, that chicken is awesome. Oh, next up, the Ma-Khuang. So I know this dish pretty well, but oh wow, that is an oily, porky bit of delight. Wow. Tons of tomatoes, onions. Wow. And then you can pretty much chase any bite of northern food with some fresh herbs. This might look random. What? I have no idea what that is. It tastes like I just bit into an orange. That leaf tastes like you're eating an orange. Oh, wow. Finally, just gotta dig into that soup. So I ordered, again, this is with fish. This is a tom yum. This also has Ma-Khuang in it, so that is definitely a northern take on a Thai classic dish, tom yum. Galangal, lemongrass, sawtooth coriander, mint, maybe some cilantro, wow, and then tons of onions, of course, and then mushrooms, and then that fish that is just herbaceous. I don't know, maybe they don't use makrul in the north, I'm not sure. Wow, that is one just so heavy on the herbs, you can just smell the fresh herbs of tom yum, just stirring it up like that. Woo. Wow, that's awesomely spicy. That galangal is so fresh. The north loves galangal. That's one of the best things about northern food. I love galangal, so I've always liked northern recipes. Sour. The soup is so sour from tons of lemongrass. Oh wow. And that fish is so nicely textured. River fish, just love it. This is one of those meals where, okay, if not for coronavirus, I would just go and hug, maybe even give a kiss to that chef. Wow, every dish is awesome, and I ordered it spicy. Thankfully, they believed me. And some young watermelon. That is an awesome ingredient right there. That is not cucumber. That is a baby watermelon that they boil. They just boil the whole thing. Maybe steam, actually. Eat it with chili sauce. What a genius idea. Okay, and I have this set up so I can film this alone. Got a scoop of that sauce, and I put in some extra garlic from the deep fried bits that they include on your plate. So that chicken is just a winner. And yes, I literally have driven here to eat this chicken. This is the Gai Tod Ma-Khuang. So when you visit the Ranahan Go Daeng, don't forget, gotta find it in northern Thailand. It's called Ma-Khuang. Sometimes also Mak-Mat. That might be one of the world's better dry rubs. I can't even believe that right now. It's so nice and spicy, like chorizo sausage, but in fried chicken. Just like a little bit sour, really spicy from pepper, which is, I guess, rare to find in fried chicken. I love when people make spicy fried chicken, but this is just on another level. It's also garlicky, and there are some deep fried shallots on here, but that dry spice rub, once it starts working, it just overpowers everything else. That is amazing. So again, yes, I am here alone today. I hope it's not impolite that I ordered so much food. Just one of each of the special dishes on this restaurant. So looking over the menu, I just picked the four things that I just thought would be totally unique and representative. And then, okay, little confession, that just looked too good. And I love Ma-Khuang. I just had to order it. It had, yeah, and I wanted some fresh vegetables as well. Tom yum is incredible, and I ordered it nam sai, but it is so sour and actually creamy. I think it's from the fish, the catfish meat. It is like just a soup of a wondrously sour and complex flavor. Wow. Okay, so maybe I'm about halfway done, and I think I'm actually maybe a little bit high right now. This super spicy tom yum definitely helps, but I think it's from that Ma-Khuang. Oh yeah, and the lap also has the berries. I'm like starting to drool. And I remember in China with the huge doses of Sichuan peppercorn oil, you almost lose control of your saliva glands for a moment, and it's just like, wow, it's such a cool feeling. I am in love with that dish right there, and I'm also in love with this tom yum. It is one of the more sour tom yums I've ever had, and I love it like that. Sorry for the noise in the background. They're doing some remodeling, but you know what? Thinking about it, it's one more reason why I love living in Asia. There are just always people all around, and there's always people just doing stuff. I think I mentioned in a previous video, in the West, when I lived in the USA and I went camping, you can really feel close to nature. In Asia, it's the other way. People are just so vibrant and so interesting. I always want to hang out with people whenever I travel. I don't really do much camping. Here it's all about the vibrancy of culture, and in this situation they're just taking the time that they have right now. They're just working, and people eating at the restaurant, they don't hold anything against them. There's just always someone doing something. So it might seem like life in Southeast Asia is a little bit noisy. Well, it is very noisy. There's just always a big mix of people all around you at all times. And I have learned to love that, actually. I love my life here, and it's cool. So even though maybe the video has a few sounds of the construction, it's just because this restaurant is a part of their house, which is the same as so many Thai restaurants. They just live, work, eat right here, and they are so happy to share it with everyone, including guests, and I'm blessed to be in this situation. Blessed indeed. I am down to just the fresh ingredients. I'm just munching happily on these fresh carrots and tomatoes and tripping out on this leaf right here. This has been a meal well worth traveling for. Wow. Okay, that soup, yeah, over here. That thing is mega spicy. I'm glad she listened to me, but I'm glad she trusted me. Oh, I'm glad she had faith in me to be able to handle that amount of chilies. Ooh. It's a little sauna here. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got a kick out of watching me eat some new foods that I've never had before, or that you learn about some new foods that you might try one day. One day when you come to hang out with me in Northern Thailand. So here's a mega unique fruit flavorful leaf. Cheers to you. Have a great day. All the best. Much love. Peace. See you next time. Wow. Northern Thai herbs. Wow. Much love. What a meal. I'm gonna go say thank you to the chef. I've already said thank you for joining me for this meal. See you for the next one. Have a beautiful day, everyone. See you later. So she said, run it between your fingers and then smell the aroma even through the mask. Yes, I know I have a mask. Even through the mask, I can smell it so strong. Oh, wow, that is like a zing, like a citrus. I'm very happy. It's so nice. They hooked me up with a bag. Look at that. Wow. So cool. They hooked me up with a bag to go. I did ask her, but she gave it to me for free. I offered to pay. She said, no, no, just a little bag. Take it. So cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So they have a small homestay too. You can stay here if you visit. If you're too full after eating that amazing food, you can stay in the resort. Oh man, what a meal. I don't know if it's safe for me to drive. I might have to take that resort option. Oh, what a good day. I guess that's like a life lesson, right? You gotta stay optimistic, at least just relax and know that more good is possible if you just keep going forward. Physically, of course, but also, I guess, emotionally, mentally. Keep going forward, look forward to new flavors that are in your near future. Have a great day. Peace. The Ma-Khuang Reservoir, just on the outskirts entering Sukhothai province, near the border with Lampang. Look at that. I can hear cowbells, some birds chirping, crickets, the wind. That's it. Wow. That is pretty. You can see from the water level, the heavy part of the rains have not yet come this year. This should be full pretty much up to here. Wow, but it is so peaceful.